Hi, welcome back to Destination FBA. If you haven't been here before, my name is Emma and these videos are all about my journey with Amazon and general hints and tips and advice of things I've learned along the way that may help you out as a new seller. So today I wanted to look at setting goals for the year ahead. Now this is something we perhaps should all look at from time to time as it gives us a long-term goal and short-term motivation. It'll help to keep us focused and know exactly what we are working towards. Now when we do have direction, it can help to make things a bit clearer in our minds, and if we then break this down, whether it be monthly, weekly or daily, it can help to keep us on track. So I've been thinking a lot about my own goals for 2022, and by talking about them now and writing them down, I hope this is the first step in me working really hard to achieve them. So when I look back at 2021, I'm quite happy with what I achieved. Given that it was my first proper year selling and I was only working part-time, I turned over around £60,000. Now going forward, I've got a good idea of what sells well, where to purchase my goods from, and what software is best used to help manage and run my business properly. So when I started to look at my goals over this last week, I broke it down into health, business and family. So obviously it's the business side that I'm going to talk to you about today. So my first goal was to create an online support network. So I actually started to work on this at the end of 2021, but during 2022 I want to build on this and just have a place where we can all come together and support each other. A place where we can talk openly and honestly and help each other out with our Amazon journeys. Now the Facebook group already has some great people in it and the support is amazing. So whether you're posting for advice or celebrating an achievement, there is a real sense of community there and I'd love to keep on building this. So I mentioned before about breaking goals down, and in this case it's just posting regularly, bringing you informative information and helping you wherever I can. Now if you have a question, I can't guarantee I will always know the answer, but I will do my best to find it for you. And goal number 2 is upload regular YouTube videos. So the videos that I make are based on my own experience and problems I've encountered. So by documenting it in this way and putting it out there, hopefully it will help some of you that just don't know where to start. So I've done a number of videos now during 2022, but the plan is to keep them more regular. Now this is a challenge in itself when I'm a busy working mum, and it comes down to strict planning. Now this isn't just planning with work, but planning at home. So planning meal times, planning time with a family, and just being sure that I know exactly what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. If you have a plan and you can stick to it, it will make your days much more manageable. So for this goal, I've broken it down weekly. So I plan to do a video on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday and a Sunday. Now this may increase in the future, but for now I need to keep it achievable and I need to keep it manageable. So with these set days, I know exactly what I'm doing and I can work the rest of my week around them. Then goal number 3 is to open more wholesale accounts. So this is something that I've been thinking about for a little while now, but it is getting the time to just sit down and actually do it. Now I do have a couple of wholesale accounts already, but these are mainly for groceries and beauty products. So I'd love to be able to get more involved in other categories and open lots more wholesale accounts. So I know this one could take some time, so I've set a goal to open a new wholesale account every 3 months. Now when I've opened one previously, it has taken a month of paperwork and waiting around to be accepted. So although I could push this and I could do many more wholesale accounts, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. So I think just with 4 new wholesale accounts, this could make a massive difference to my sales, especially later on in the year when we come into Q4. And goal number 4 is to create unique bundles. Now if you don't know what a bundle is, it's basically putting multiple items together to create one product. So for an example, a shampoo and conditioner could be bundled together and this could be sold as a single unit. So when you do send bundles in, you need to make sure that everything is packaged well and it is all packaged together. So whilst I've sold lots of bundles over the past year, I haven't yet sold any unique bundles. Now I do have a specific niche that I have quite a lot of interest in and a lot of previous experience. So I'm hoping that this is not going to be too difficult to achieve. So the goal I'm setting myself here is 12 unique bundles across the whole of 2022. So we're basically looking at one every month. And while I say I have a lot of experience and I know this niche well, it is still going to need lots of product research. Also, I think before committing to purchasing too much stock in, I should probably make up a few bundles, send them into Amazon and just see how well they actually sell. And goal number 5 is to become a 6-figure seller. So this goal is a big one, and I know it is achievable if I just work hard. So the plan is to end the year with sales in excess of £100,000. Now, if I do look back at 2021, I ended the year with around £60,000. So we're looking at an increase in sales of around £3,500 every month, but I'm hoping with the support of family within the business, this will be achievable. Now, this does come with some disadvantages, and once I hit that £85,000 VAT threshold, I'm going to have to start paying 20% on all of my sales. Now, this is going to make every single product less profitable, but perhaps this will be where my unique bundles and the wholesalers really come into play. It's definitely something I need to think about and consider when the time comes. So those are my 5 goals, some broken down into months, some weeks and some days, but the only way I will achieve them is if I stay focused and I stay on track. So my days will need to be planned, and I'm going to need to do lots of product research if I'm going to make these unique bundles work. So I think the key thing to writing goals is to keep them achievable. Set them high, but not so high that you're putting too much pressure on yourself. Remember that you can come back to them and revisit and change them at any time. Now, I will revisit my goals at the end of 2022, and I think it'll be interesting to see how the year pans out and see if it's gone as planned. But for now, I would really recommend you write down some goals of your own, and when you achieve them, be proud. So I will pop a link below to the Facebook group that I mentioned previously. We'd love to hear about everybody's goals in there, to know what you've achieved, and if you need any help or advice at all, please do ask. Any comments at all, as always, please do pop them below and I'll answer you as soon as I can. But for now, take care, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.